If you want this year to be different, you have to let go. Let go of the habits and distractions that hold you back and replace them with routines that move you forward. Together, let's build new habits that help us become the best version of ourselves. The biggest thing that I'm going to be leaving in 2025 is the uncleanliness of my room. I have been an unorganized person for my entire life, and this is the year that it changes. So as I'm cleaning up my room, I'm going to be decluttering, donating a lot of stuff, and setting up an organized structure that I can use for every week of the year. First things first, we're going to start off with putting away all my Christmas decorations so I can start my cleaning with a little bit less clutter and also get the ball rolling for this new year. The area of my room that I have been dreading to clean is my closet. This is gonna be a mini closet clean out because I swear I can fill up like 10 videos trying to clean out my closet. We need to get rid of some clothes that I haven't been using and organize whatever the heck is going on down there. You know it's bad when I can't even close either side of the freaking closet. I don't wanna. I don't know about you guys, but 2026 feels so promising. So to put me into the best position for this new year, it is time to start breaking those bad habits before we can build our new ones. I want to be downsizing and organizing throughout this year, and it all starts with cleaning my room. I don't want to bore you guys with putting all of this away, so let's skip to when my closet is clean. Boom, 3 full bags to donate. These are all from the top part and the bottom part of my closet. And you guys, I can finally close my door. Resets aren't just about your space, but about your mind and your body. So the first habits that I'm going to be building this year are exercising and eating healthy. We're on our way to the gym. Hopefully at this hour, nobody is there. I think today I'm gonna hit legs. And he's getting a little bit too fat for me to hold him, and he's really excited right now, so he's pulling a lot. So I'm with Obi. Normally he's the problem child, but Obi's doing really good right now. Good boy. Today I'm feeling a little bit low on iron. I've kind of experienced it like for a long time, and so I can kind of tell when it's happening, but I've just been feeling really weak today. I want to eat healthy foods that have higher iron in them, so we're gonna go to Publix and get some nice food that will help me with my iron, hopefully. But first, I had to get a Coke. Spend $300 at Publix. I'm gonna start making some lunch. We're gonna be having a tuna chickpea spinach salad. But first I'm gonna wash all of my ingredients. Eating some of my salad now. The longer I spent making this, the more and more I was like, dang, this is gonna taste bad. A whole lot of nothing. Rabbit food. Oh, don't want to. Now we're gonna do a little refresh on my bathroom because I got a skincare fridge. But I'm gonna set this up and organize my skincare and my hair care. We are going to the gym again. I want to be trying to go like 2 to 3 times a week. As you're working on the bigger aspects of cleaning, decluttering, it's important to step back and focus on yourself and do some self-care and sprinkle it in here and there to give yourself a little rewards after all the things that you've done for the day. So I'm going to take a little everything shower and use my new hair mask, the Just So hair mask. You guys know that I've been wanting one of these. It smells so good. The past year, I've been focusing on a lot of hair care, so I'm also going to be oiling my scalp. I have gotten so many compliments on my hair this year, and honestly, I feel like it is due to the length of my hair, because it is pretty long, and that's why it's more noticeable. I've been like switching up my shampoos and conditioners, trying to find one that's nice for me. I've been liking Method recently. This is the hair oil I use. It is a rosemary oil. And then you just massage through your hair. For my shower routine, this is my shampoo and conditioner. The cap to this one is broken, and I use Vanilla Bean No Oil body wash all year. I use the Tree Hut body scrub in vanilla, and then EOS has a really nice shaving cream. It smells good, and I think it's really cheap at Target. And then I also wash my face and everything in the shower, so I have a face scrub and a CeraVe face wash. One of my favorite things to do for self-care is doing my nails. I tried doing them earlier. The pink that I have is pretty opaque, and I have to do like 30 coats. So it didn't dry all the way, and they look awful. Also, if you are trying to save money in 2026, doing your nails at home definitely saves you a lot of money. This is what I have decided to do instead. It is very New Year's-y, so I'm gonna redo my nails. The point of the video where I'm going to be telling you guys what I've learned from 2025, my goals for the new year, and creating my 2026 vision board. Something that I've learned from this year is that I need to be more intentional with setting my goals. Last year, one of my goals was to be able to do a split, and since we're at the raw part of the video, I can tell you guys that I still cannot do a split. The reason that I can't is because this whole year I was looking at this goal completely wrong. Why did I really want it? Was it to improve my health and get better at my martial art? Or was it because it simply seemed cool? So what I learned was this goal was not important enough to me because it was rooted in some superficial benefit. Why should I care if people know that I can do a split? It should be for my health and my own benefit. So this is something that I think that everyone can learn from, because this is the perfect time of year to be setting goals for yourself. There is your resolution and the actions that you have to take to fulfill it. But in the middle, there is motivation. Everyone preaches discipline over motivation, and I do agree. But in the beginning, you need something to push you to act. And for that reason, you need to know your why. I could have reframed this resolution to be, I want to be more flexible because it will help me with my health, help me with my balance, and help me with my martial arts by the end of the year. I know life is a lot deeper than splits, but this can be said with academics. So many years, my resolutions have been to get straight A's. And the problem that I fall into all of the time is by the end of the class, I literally forget half the stuff that I learned. So instead of saying I want to get straight A's, it should be I want to learn the most I possibly can from every class that I take. Because if you are learning and if you are focusing on retaining that information your whole life instead of test to test, you will end up getting the A's. Once you understand your why, once you get that motivation, then you can build that discipline later on. So this section was kind of just something to help you guys, because I know by February, most people's resolutions have failed. And if we keep in mind the reason we're doing stuff and have actual achievable goals, then throughout the year, we'll be able to have this momentum to move forward and continue to be the best version of ourselves. Now let's talk about my goals for 2026. The biggest goal I have this year is to graduate. For those of you who don't know, my junior and senior year of high school, I dual enrolled, and then I was taking classes at a college for the year after I graduated high school. I got accepted into UF, and 2024 was my first year there, and now we are coming to my final semester at UF, and I'm about to get my bachelor's degree. So I will be graduating a year earlier than my high school graduating class. I've gotten comments before kind of confused about my timeline, so I just want to clarify. I am so excited to be closing this chapter, but it is definitely very scary. Like I talked about earlier, I really want to genuinely learn as much as possible in my final classes. I'm gonna be taking 16 credits, which is the most I've ever taken, ending it with a bang. But I'm pretty excited for the classes, and hopefully it'll be better than last spring. If you know, you know. So my goal isn't necessarily to get straight A's, but it is to just learn as much as possible by the end of the year. I do have a few more goals, but I don't want to be too specific with you guys about it, because these are kind of small business venture possible ideas. You guys know that I've been studying entrepreneurship, so I'm just kind of trying out these things here and there. I have two little side hustles. I'm in my hustle era, you guys, and we're working on it. It is not really big, but I'm gonna be trying to work on it. I just don't want to be too specific because I don't want to say it and then fail and then you guys, yeah. Anyways, so my goal is to have figured out by the end of the year if that is a good source of revenue or if it's not going to work out. My goal is to at least try. And I also want to have a lot better time management. So something that I'm going to be doing to achieve that is by setting up my Google Calendar, how much time a week I want to allocate to editing, filming, and starting that little business venture, and then also times for doing my assignments and studying. So those are some resolutions that I have for 2026. It is not only important to write out your goals, but also plan for how you achieve them and really envision your goals. Let's make sure I can have my motivation all year by making my vision board.
When we touch, I forget how we met in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush. You and I, you and I, you and I.
The consistency one isn't consistent.
Maybe it adds character and it's symbolic of we're not perfect. Everybody has bad taste.
Yeah, but that's gonna bother you forever.
Hold on tight. We're living for that
This is my finished vision board for 2026.
touch. I forget how we met in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush.
I'm so happy with how this turned out. My main goal for every single year is to grow my relationship with God, so that is the first thing on here. Reading consistently, and then I've added some Bible verses that help me. And then I want to be a more organized person with my time and with my room. I want to be going to the gym consistently as well, graduating, and then stuff about creating content because this is my dream. Making a physical vision board, it was so much fun and allowed me to be more creative. So this is going to be going up on my wall so I can see it every time I go work at my desk. For my final part of self-care, I'm going to do a little face mask. Thank you guys so much for watching and Happy New Year. I don't know why I kept hitting this pose the entire video. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys and I'm so glad that I can be doing this for another year with all of you. Make sure to comment down below your New Year's resolutions because I want to get to know you guys and I want some ideas. I hope 2026 is your best year yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.